Welcome to another episode of Japanverse Exclusive. Today we're taking you on a journey to Adventure World in Wakayama, Japan. Let's go! Adventure World is a safari park, zoo, an aquarium, and an amusement park all packed into one location. Located in Wakayama Prefecture, it is a fun destination for a family day out. The park is easily accessible by bus from Shiraama Station and from Nanki-Shirahama Airport. One of the main highlights of this park is their giant panda breeding center. Now, the park's panda breeding center is the largest of its kind outside of China. There is a family of 5 giant pandas living in the park. It is the largest group of pandas living at any of the zoos in Japan. There are daily exhibitions and Panda Love Tours, which offers more information about these charming celebrities of the park. In addition to all of that, you could just enjoy watching the pandas, how they interact with each other in their enclosures, which is pretty open and easy to view. The park has had a lot of success with their panda breeding program. If you are a panda lover and you love all that black and white, then this is an amazing location for you to view, watch, interact, and enjoy these lovely creatures. Now, while you can see pandas in Ueno Zoo, the ones that are here, the experience here with the pandas, it's nothing like anything that you'll get from Ueno. So if you're a big panda lover, then this comes highly recommended. Aside from viewing giant pandas, the park has so many more activities that everyone can enjoy regardless of your age. You can observe other kinds of animals that are roaming freely in the safari zone, or you can watch the dolphins and sea lions in the aquarium area, or perhaps you can enjoy the roller coasters, the go-karts, and other rides that are in the play zone. Now, before we get into other aspects of the park, let's talk about the fees. So, 3,300 yen is for kids ages 4 to 12, which is elementary school age kids. Now it is 4,300 yen for kids 12 to 18, which is considered junior high school students. Now for adults, which is 18 plus, it is 5,300 yen. And if you're a senior citizen, which is 65 years and older, then your entrance fee is 4,800 yen. Now, if you are driving to the park, then you'll be expected to pay a parking fee of 1,200 yen per day or for the entire day. Okay, so in the aquarium section of the park, the main features are the dolphins and the sea lions. They do also have other creatures there as well, but as I said, these are the main features. Now, they do have a dolphin show that is held at a specific time daily. So please be aware, or please be sure to check out when you enter the park, just check out what time the different shows are going to be on so you don't get to miss any of those. Unfortunately, we did not catch the dolphin show because we're busy in other parts of the park and just doing other things, so we did not get to see the dolphin show. However, even if you miss out on the dolphin show, you can still enjoy watching the dolphins swim around and enjoy in this section that you're looking at here. So while you might miss out on the show, you will definitely not miss out on enjoying watching the dolphins in their natural habitat, just swimming and enjoying themselves. So it is that type of park where even if you miss out on the show, you don't have to stick to that specific schedule. You don't have to go to every show at this time or visit this section of the park at this time or that time, because you'll still be able to see the wildlife, but not necessarily in that arena style and so on. So there we have it. This section doesn't really have like a schedule on when you can come and view them. You can just come by freely, come and go freely. and you're allowed to stand on a platform directly over the dolphin pool. You cannot sit on the edge of it, of course, because you would need supervision for that, but you're free to just stand around the pool and just enjoy watching them interact and so on. While we were there watching them and just, looking at them, seeing how they're interacting, a few of the workers there, the staff, came around to feed the younger dolphin, which was over inside this pool over here, and that was also great to see. So we didn't get a show, but we still got somewhat of a show as well. Now, speaking of shows and time, they also have an animal show that is held throughout the day as well. Luckily, we were able to catch this one here. So basically, what this show is just where they bring out like birds and dogs, and you can interact with them, you can touch them, you can take pictures with them. They also have horses that you can interact with as well. You can do horse rides as well, and a few other things within this zone and section. Now, just like the dolphin show, there is a scheduled time for when the staff will come out and the show will start. So if you are looking to catch this one as well, then it's important to get that information when you enter and make note of the timing of each of these shows that you want to enjoy so you can be a part of the festivities. Now, what was happening here is that they had a few birds out, they had dogs and so on, and ponies that you could interact with, you could touch them, take photos with them, and it was just a really good experience. If you have kids, then I'm pretty sure they will enjoy this part of it more than anything else. While you're interacting with these animals, please be mindful of the rules that are there by the staff. For example, to be able to touch the dog, we had to sanitize our hands, even for the birds as well. So please be mindful and just follow the rules, and everyone can enjoy themselves. It's for the safety of the animals. Aside from the dolphins and the sea lions, they also have this aquarium zone where you can see a bunch of penguins and other, indoor creatures or indoor sea animals as well. Now, there was this passage leading up to the sea level that was just really amazing. It has this glow in the dark effect, and it turned like all of our shoes and clothes that had colors or whites on them into this glow in the dark effect, and it was just really fun, and we enjoyed this part of it. Now, this tunnel took us straight to the penguin habitat, and at this area they had like 3 to 4 different kinds of penguins that are living separately and together at the same time. So we were able to see so many different types of penguins just within the same area. You could watch them interact, how they were, just naturally, and it was just a really fun experience. This section was so popular with the younger kids, and there were so many of them just there and enjoying this experience. What I liked about the park is that even though there's so many people there in attendance, it's not overcrowded, and therefore it doesn't, put a hindrance on your experience. Now, where we are now is in the safari zone. So inside the safari zone, you can see a bunch of animals that are roaming around freely, as I mentioned before, and you can enter the safari zone in 3 modes. You can enter by the train, which is the one we're taking. You can also walk around the safari zone, or you can use a cart to get around. It really just depends on the feeling that you want. There is also an amusement park, which unfortunately we did not go inside the amusement park because we are not fans of, roller coasters and stuff like that, but it is there and it is available for whoever is interested in that. They also have an amazing gift shop area, And the gift shop area is located on the first floor of the main building, which also has a bunch of restaurants and food that are like panda themed. It's just a really great experience. And this gift shop was just really cool and had so many useful things. And as I said before, if you're big into the animal theme, the panda theme, then you can get all your takeaways and your souvenirs in this shop. So anyways, we're just gonna take a few moments and just give you like a sneak peek of some of the items that you can find within the souvenir shop at Adventure World. Keep in mind that Adventure World is a massive place in a massively nice location that is just right by the sea. So we couldn't show you like every bits and pieces of it. On top of all of that, we were busy enjoying the park, of course, and we just decided to give you like a sneak peek of what it was like. Now, I mentioned before that even though there's so many cars in the parking lot and there's so many people there, it's not overly crowded in a way where you can't really enjoy the experience. For context, we were at Adventure World during the Golden Week period, which was last week for us, and this is a time where you can find like so many places crowded and overpopulated and just so congested. But regardless of it being the Golden Week period, we were able to get through the park and move through the park freely and without, too much congestion or too many long lines that, can really hinder the experience and the enjoyment of this park. Now, because it was Golden Week and we know that the rest of Tokyo, like the major cities and so on, are overly crowded and overly congested, we decided that we didn't want to be in Tokyo or Osaka or Kyoto, those big cities. We wanted to be, a little bit west of Japan, away from everything, and that is what we decided to do. So during Golden Week, we went a little bit, away from the usual crowd, and we decided that we wanted to be in Wakayama. Now, there's so much to do in Wakayama aside from Adventure World, but if you're only going just for Adventure World, then it's totally and completely worth it. Now, Adventure World is located in Shirahama, and Shirahama has some beautiful beaches, white sand beaches around that section, like literally 10 minutes drive from the park. You can go straight to the beach and it is beautiful at sunrise, beautiful at sunset. So if you're looking to take on this trip to Wakayama to see Adventure World, then please enjoy the beach, take a trip down to the beach as well, and just enjoy the prefecture in its entirety because there's so much to do and see in this area. While Wakayama may not be one of those top must go to locations on your tourist list or the usual tourist list, I do think that if you really want to see Japan, you have to go outside of the usual areas. Now, in recent times with the, since the post-COVID era, Japan has been getting so many tourists, and what that has caused is that most of the popular destinations, the popular locations, it's really overcrowded both for visitors and residents alike. So if you're someone who is not really into the long queues, you're not into the long lines, the crowd, and just all of that noise and everything, then you can also look into visiting the other sides of Japan that may not be so big and popular, because you will probably enjoy it a lot more because there's so much to see there. And at the same time, it is not as congested as the Tokyo, Osakas, and Kyoto. Now, Wakayama Prefecture is really not far from Nara as well. You could even think about doing a road trip, which is what we did. We did a road trip. We went through Nara, we went to Wakayama, and after Wakayama, we actually went on to Kobe. And we didn't actually stop in Osaka. Between Wakayama and Kobe, there's Osaka, and we actually just went straight over Osaka and straight to Kobe because we didn't want to deal with any of that crowd that comes with the Golden Week holiday. So if you're someone who is planning a trip to Japan and the only time you have is unfortunately during one of those crowdy holidays like Oban, Golden Week, or the New Year's holiday, and you're looking to still enjoy the country but you don't want to deal with the crowds, don't cancel your trip, still book, and just think outside of the box, outside of the conventional places that most people visit, because there's still so much to see there, right? So if you're looking for something that is not, within the norm, then definitely check out Wakayama Prefecture. Also, if you're someone who visits Japan quite often and you're just tired of the same locations, same places, same activities, then you can also look outside of the main areas as well. And if you're someone who lives in Japan like we do, and you just want something different and fresh that is family friendly and just loads of entertainment, then here's your first location to consider. So I would definitely say that Wakayama and Adventure World is a must try or must visit place in Japan. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sticking around until the end of the video. We really do appreciate it. If you like content about Japan, whether it's virtual tours, shopping videos, cultural events, whatever it is, if you like that, tourist attractions, where to go, what to do, what to see, and you're into all of that, then go on ahead and subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every week, and we post about all things Japan related. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next upload.